probably work. But fuck, that would take a bit. Where is it? I'm too plasteel. Yeah. Okay. Hostility active detected. Okay. So there's some kind of hostility there. I'm not sending a mail, bro. I've got to find my digging team. So I want digger, not logger. Actually, one logger wouldn't be bad, but I think you're my jet, my original jet. Builder, plank cutter. Here you go. The Brodder's not the best for this, but it's fine. Cave explorer, not prowler. That scrolled just by like one then. Scientist, teacher, gatherer, hunter, farmer, engineer, excavator. I definitely want most of my digging team to go off and do this. It's normally a lot faster. I can go. And I'll make sure to send... I'll just send a small group of diggers this time. And I'll send some people that have actually got some goddamn guns on them. Because the last time they turned up to something, they got like pretty well ripped through by an ambush. And I don't really want that to happen again. So between that, I don't know what these extra people are going to do when they're there. Maybe they can hunt and peel animals, maybe. Or maybe they can do some plant stuff. I don't know. But Corvin and Jackal can go as well. There should be enough people to protect them. I haven't been sending protection units so far. I also don't have a dedicated doctor in there. If any one of those people can do some mild amount of medical, great. If not, oops, I guess. That's kind of how I see it. Let's send out the yaks. How are we going with yaks? 1.5. I kind of want a little bit more. It's plasteel, so it's not super heavy. That should be enough. As long as I don't get greedy and take all the fucking steel in the vicinity as well. Hey, simple meal. Can I get some pemmican in here as well? That was my knuckle cracking, if anybody heard that. I decided to crack it as I was moving it back past the microphone. I'm like, oh well. It's full fucking ambience tonight. Medical, let's take like 5 of those and a couple less of these. Okay, so we've got medicine and we've only got like 4 days worth of food out there. I would like you guys to take like maybe 100 berries if I can. Even that's about as close as I want. Let's go with 200. I want like 5 days. There we go. I want 5 days worth of food because if they get stuck out there for a while, I want them to be able to feed themselves because they're going to be there for at least a day or two. And there's no way that I want them to like run out of shit. So yeah, a few people are going to fuck off and go dig, and a few other people, I got to make sure I don't accidentally merge that one. I just have to look for my is in the digging caravan, so that should be fine. The other thing too is, how is this one going? I don't see it leaving. Last time they were ready to go. Hold on. How are you guys going with your caravan? There's 10 people. Oh, the other one's outside already. Hold up. True. You guys are going to stop there. That's okay. It's the second caravan that I've got to wait for. But if you just rest a moment where you've got grass and shit. Hopefully this one will go out soon because it's got everybody's available. Everything's packed. They literally just got to go. So, yeah. Once these guys get up and get out of here, I want to merge them. I thought about just sending them up the road and sending them, like, sitting up here. And I'm like, it'd be fine. But I'm like, it'd be better if they travel together as one big unit. I mean, it does increase their visibility and shit. And, like, they can sit here and get food and stuff for a day. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, basically all the beds and shit are nearly done. I think I put all the beds up here upside down. That's fine. Did I flip them over here? Nope. Well, guess what I gotta do? I gotta delete and fucking remake the beds because I made them all upside down. I do this every so often. Okay, let's just get rid of all of that and the bed that is here. And yeah, I don't want these ones down here to go. I think I originally did that. Ages ago, I flipped the beds on the other side, and I didn't like how it looked for some reason. And so I got rid of it, but I kind of forgot. But this is going to pull up a lot of wood. Like, we're going to have more than 4,000 for like just a brief minute. Double bed is no longer assigned to bidder. That's okay. We'll sort out your beds in a moment, mate. If I have to, I can bring this down further, or I can bring it up a little bit further. Like, I could bring it up by one more row, I'm pretty sure, but it bottlenecks this pretty bad. I'd like to keep that design looking like what it is, ideally. And also have the gap here, because it's really nice to be able to send my people outside and get shit. So yeah, what I was trying to say before is if I move my solar, if I make additional solar out here, that's fine, that's great, it's on the way, blah, blah, blah. Except for the turret issue, I would be inclined to make an extra row of turrets moved out, or ultimately like divide up the turrets and throw some to the front and then throw some over to the other side or whatever. Who's red and glowing and why? Bear. Why? Broken up with Alban. Okay. Recreation deprived. Salted, tortured artist, minor pain, ate without a table. Okay, so you're just shitty. And you're catharsis. Body modder. Sorry, ate without a table, body modder frustrated, recreation fulfilled, drowsy, serious pain. Mate, we can solve. Okay. You. Cut scar, stab, and left thumb. I know you're one of my originals. And I've been really considering this for a while. But I'm kind of sick of seeing this one always having an issue. So, where is the healing one? The healing? Go fucking sort yourself out, mate. I'd like to keep those specifically for like huge medical issues, but that Nick is always having a tantrum about something. And all I can think of is if I just fix them up, like I could accidentally fix up the wrong thing. It could just choose to regrow a thumb or some bullshit, but I'm hoping it goes for the full brain thing. Because the cut scar, I'm guessing they got that in a battle. I know they've had it for a while, but they are slow as piss. I've seen them getting around. And I don't know if they used to have higher crafting. They definitely kept the construction up because it's something they can sit there and do. But, yeah, if they could just fix up their brain and maybe lose a fucking arm or something, I can give them a fresh arm and we can sort out the body modder trait. You know, the rest of it, I can't do anything. Like, I was literally just checking to see, did they have something that I could replace, which would automatically make them a fair bit happier. But honestly, making like eating, talking, manipulation, moving, and consciousness better will be alright. And also reducing the pain should be an improvement. They're just going to take forever and a day to get down here is all. Like, some people around here are like flying. It's great. No, it's got stuff through there. I probably got to put some lights in the hallway there, hey? Let's get probably about here, honestly. I feel like that was unnecessary. We're gonna like double bright this. Like, make it super, super bright. I don't need to do this like right where I'm doing it, but I do think it will make it really stand out bright. Oh, there we go. Alright, and I should probably do that up here, because I did put some lights up in here. Hold on. Let's make these a copy. Let's move them over. I put them near the edge last time, and I think that works great, but if I put them a little bit indented, it will slightly light up the path. I also try to use less lights by spreading them out and stuff. I could honestly just keep the lights that I have and kind of move too, but I'm just going to get rid of them. Get rid of these. They'll deconstruct them in a short time. Like, this room is pretty much bright enough. Wait, hold on. I just noticed that that's really tight in there. I don't think that that's supposed to be quite where that is. It's supposed to go over by one. I don't know. Maybe it just looks off because that thing's sitting there instead of behind it. Somebody's got a masterwork. Tell you what, let's move this over for a moment so at least like sedates my brain. Limestone masterwork. Well, that's good. Somebody's got an impressive ass bedroom. Let's have a look at that. Beautiful environment, luxuriously comfortable, recreation fully set aside, got some loving attended party, extremely impressive rec room, extremely impressive dining room, ate fine meal, opinion of my husband's seal. Mates like living the dream here. They've just got disturbed sleep and ate without a table and slept in the heat. I'm guessing it's too hot. I also think that if I turn off these, it's going to get too cold really fast, and then they're going to bitch that they're cold. But I'm going to turn it off since everybody's having a whinge that they're sleeping in the heat. I think if we turn that down, it'll make it ambiently okay for everyone. This area shouldn't be as bad, but let's toggle the automated fueling off. Let's go sort it out for the other bedrooms and stuff. Also, as per usual, if you can hear my cat screaming in the background, it's fine. He's old. It's what he does at night. It's like a hobby, I swear. Also, it's Phoenix. I heard him like howl a couple of times and sneeze. So, nah, he's back to howling. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. He does it every single night. It's interesting. I've only really noticed it since I stream. Because, obviously when I'm streaming, I can hear it in the background. And at nighttime's usually pretty good. You don't get much sound going at night. Except for, obviously, I have a cat down the hallway screaming. He's fine. He just likes screaming out the window. Oops, that's not the spot for that. I also need to, before I keep going, I want to remove that. And the other caravan hasn't gone out yet. Oh my god. It's twice. Although, I can see a few spots around the place that I need to fix up with, like... I think first things first is I should see if I can touch up some areas with the limestone. Hey, Abita, welcome in. What are you up to tonight? We're just about to get smacked with ads, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to try to get a little bit more flooring in here. What are you up to? Just trying to get some caravans out. I shouldn't be able to put this on anywhere where they can't reach it. So that should be fine. Or they can't build on it. So, yeah, we'll get all the flooring and shit back up through there. I'm not really a fan of the fact that, like, my fucking megasofts and shit are getting in here. I'm guessing because I've got that as zoned as they're allowed to get in. Clear megasofts. I think they're making this place pretty gnarly. Let's stop that. Not much. Going to sleep pretty soon, probably. Nice. There goes my other caravan. Nice. I can merge these two soon. Well, hopefully you have a nice rest. And, I was just thinking, actually, this morning when I was making my stream schedule for over Christmas and shit. And I'm like, there's going to be a few days where people can't, like, fall asleep to my streams over Christmas and New Year's and stuff. Because I'll only be doing Monday and Friday for the next fortnight. So there'll only be Monday and Friday streams, just as a heads up. But I thought it was pretty funny. It's like, I think you're like one of the first people I thought of, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure you normally just like snooze this stream and there won't be a stream. I'm like, obviously you've got other stuff in place you probably listen to and whatever, but like, yeah. I just know that like a lot of people like tend to have a snooze. And I don't know. I always listen to like some kind of sleep music, so it's one of those things where it's like it's always there, you know. So let me uplift that. Apart from this, they're like actually keeping it pretty clean. I ended up making some uranium chairs because I figure it's gonna increase the wealth of the room, but also it saves me some plasteel for later. So plasteel does do better though. 6, 10, and 4. That's not the best dining room. I could have made it better. Obviously when we get more statues and stuff, this place will get even better. I need to get another large statue that's good quality. But yeah, I'll put one in there eventually. But we made some uranium ones because I need to save some plasteel for some other shit. I like giving them plasteel chairs. I feel like it's like a nice thing to do. Yeah, we've got only the one prisoner left. He's still got ages to go. And we've got all this wood in here from all the beds that I took apart, which reminds me, I keep seeing all the books down in here. And I haven't made more bookshelves. Hold on, let's go. I don't want to put it in like the hospital or something like that. I really need to just find spots in here to make more of these. I can't put it like there or whatever. I could put it at like the back of here. That would work. I could definitely tack a couple in here. That gives us 4 more bookshelves. They don't carry a lot, but I have like, I've already got 4 in here. So that gives us 8 little bookshelves in this place, which then gives us a chance for my people to have more recreation stuff. And that should stop storing the books down in storage, which means less people are likely to read it in a shit place. How are you doing? You fixed yourself up? Oh, thank God. I was going to say, as soon as I saw them moving around pretty good, I'm like, they should be fine. But yeah, Jesus. It's just one of those things where I've been tossing up. I know I should heal them. They are an original. But at the same time, like, just the sheer amount of tantrums, like the amount of times I accidentally took their health down to like nearly dying and stuff, I would have killed this person off because they just kept pissing me off because they're always having tantrums about fucking something. But yeah, they're fine. They'll be fine soon. If they could just like lose a leg or an arm or something in battle, and then I could give them like, obviously like a bionic or something like that, they'll be fine. But the other thing too is, if we've got maximum amount of advanced components, it's fine. We almost have 95 out of the 100, so we're using them. All right. I think we'll keep making the components. I've still got plenty of steel for that. And I think I'm just going to have to literally put the solar on the front side and just take it as a potential hazard, like with the other side of my base, because this shouldn't get hit if things are getting hit by these first. These already get fucking wiped out anyway, so if I could, I'd love to move these forwards and move these back. That's not actually a bad idea. That could actually be an okay idea. I'm just trying to think of fucking solutions. If I was to move that back by 2 rows, and the turrets don't have any effect on that, I mean the turrets would basically be kind of up along here somewhere. Basically it would replace them over. That could work. I could move these back without any issue with that to begin with. They're outside of the blast radius. The only problem is, to make them, I've got to rebuild them. I could take it all the way back like that, and then I could have like a row of solar and then the turrets, probably. That might work better. I did toss up that originally. I don't know why I didn't go with it. Because this was swamp. That's right. Hold on. Is this mostly sorted out now? Seems to be. Yeah. Okay, that's right. This was water. I had the water here. That's why I couldn't do it, because I should be able to do it now because I don't look like I've got water extending beyond any points anymore. Yeah, right. This is going to be something. I basically have to kind of pick up and remove everything. Mind you, when I do move the turrets over, if I was to take it up to here, when I move them over and I disable them and shit, I'll probably get attacked on this side, which could be a good thing in all honesty, because it's a better side to get attacked from, realistically. But yeah, I can put turrets basically all the way up to there, and it's not going to do too much damage to that. So, only problem is, like I said, rebuilding it. So, let's get rid of you guys. Not putting these down here anyway. Well, I probably will eventually, but not at the moment. I need these to be in place before I could kind of move that. Oh. I love fucking... I don't love problem solving this shit. I really don't. But yeah, I need it to basically be one line in front of that. So... Hold on. If it's going to be one line in front, give me my fucking dots. One line in front is to here. Right. I need a blast radius of 3. So I can have my turrets as close as that. Unless I want to put one of these in front of it. Which I will. Just put that there for a moment. Don't let anybody touch it, because somebody will come and build it while I'm doing this. So if this is a new line that I need this to be out So my turrets would line up to here. So I can definitely move my turrets without having to lift these straight up. And that'll give me an extra row of solar the whole way down. Okie dokie. I'm cool with that. If it solves the fucking problem of power, move some shit around. It's not going to really disrupt what's growing, where it's growing and stuff at the moment. I don't need this line anymore because it's not going to exist after I move shit. I know it's like really tedious fiddly shit. This is the stuff I usually like try to like pause and try to do offline sometimes, because sometimes it's just easier to logic this shit. Like moving the turrets over, and it's not a big deal. I just wanted to make sure if I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna move it, I want to know where the fuck it's going the first time. So I don't end up moving this like 8 or 6 times or something like that. The other thing too is, like I said, as soon as I move these, the turrets on this side are gonna be without power, which means I will be vulnerable for attack from this side, which is fair. I would rather get attacked from this side of my base anyway, so far. I think if I was to do another design like this place, I would probably move it over like by probably about a solar panel on the other side of my base, so that I've got enough room to have a second row of like turrets or like a buffer between where enemies are coming in and stuff, because it's really tight on the other side of my base, and that is not very practical for actual battles and shit. But this side has so much room, so much movability and stuff. I don't mind taking it out further, because all it's doing is giving me a bigger kind of radius of where it will shoot. Like, it's not going to get it once they're like moving into my base. You'll notice that I'll never put turrets if I can avoid it into my actual base, because as soon as one person goes berserk or something stupid happens, my turrets will often just kill the person. You don't get a second chance when the turret already has killed your person, right? So it's a lot easier to just put them outside and defend against external enemies and self-police the bullshit going on inside my base when it happens, you know? But, also, hold on, it's daytime, isn't it? No, it's still nighttime. I thought for a second there, I'm like, oh, I can merge those. But yeah, I've got to wait for the sun to rise. It's hard to tell over here on the sand side because it's a lot brighter. Usually I'm over grass, and grass kind of stays about the same color. I normally use the lights to indicate if it's getting brighter or darker. This one's actually damaged, interestingly enough. Move that over. Except from Bad Dream, where I can tell cautiously how's. No, you're alright, Viking. You're safe as always. I don't know about putting this up against this. I'll give you some soothing pats, and make sure you've got Plush with you as well. But, you're fine. You'll be alright. You're in RimWorld now. RimWorld's not necessarily a safe, fantastic place, but, like, you know, it's nice here. I could probably get one between this. Maybe. I've got 3 to there. I can't get this even on the bottom side here. My other caravan has gone. Or it's arrived at its destination. I'm going to put it about there. I'm going to marry up the one up the top here to be the same position. They'll be kind of close to each other. They might blast each other. But I think it'll be okay. They'll give me the couple of extra ones. Where is that caravan? You two, I want you to merge and keep going. Also, hold on. I want you to get to there. Yeah. They'll do it. Wax how happily receiving soothing pats, snuggles, wolf flush. Yeah. I'd slide you a coffee. I keep saying this, I'd slide you a coffee, but I don't have any. I have an energy drink. You can always have a can of that, Viking. I don't have it with me, but I assume that you'd be alright with that if you wanted it. If not, you can always give it a side eye. That's perfectly okay. Just cleaning the fucking hospital, which is great. It's 13 inside. Okay, now it's cold outside. Now it's fucking 3 degrees outdoors. Up until the 5th, it was like hot as shit. I'm gonna have to re-enable all the bed heaters. I just disabled them. like, the good thing is they're all still running. They're all still heated and stuff. What I want is get away from that. I'm gonna grab that. Grab that. All the way over here. I want to make sure I'm not accidentally grabbing grow rooms or anything. I think there's, yeah, there's a fireplace in there. I don't want. Unenable that one. And these two. I think there's just the two there. And then these two. Alright, just re-enable those. I turned them off because outside was like 18, 19 degrees, right? And my people were like, oh, I'm sweating in bed and stuff. I'm like, that's okay. I can turn off the heat. It's fine. And then as soon as I did, it automatically dropped to like 3 degrees Celsius outside. I'm like, can't win. That's fine. So yeah, we obviously need the power back on for that. All right, if they've got it all connected from the back there, I want to get rid of, I want these lines here to be invisible if they have to be here. I don't mind them being here because they do kind of like match up with that. I don't know if I could put that over the top. I guess I can't. But yeah, if that just goes straight out, that's fine. This is also, I think that's a hidden wire, so I don't mind that being where it is. Still resources exhausted. Okay, cool. We've only got the one left, so I don't have anywhere else in the base that's currently getting drilled. Oh no, down here. I could pop an extra one down here for the moment. I was in the background, happily looking at sky. No. I was going to say earlier, I was literally going to make some kind of like a joke or something in my go live about like, you could look up in the night sky, or you could just like, what do you call it? Like, turn the sparkles on or whatever. No, it was like, you could look up at the night sky, or you could look at me because I've got the holiday glitter, which makes me like glitter and shit, right? And Beza had that on earlier, and I'm like, well, it would have been the perfect timing because it would have been right at the start of the stream, but I'm like, it wouldn't have made sense to like so many people, and I'm like, that's fine. I'll just keep that to myself for like when I figured like if you were going to like look up at the stars or something at some point when you visited, I figured like I could say the joke then. Otherwise, it's just terrible. It's a terrible joke. But, mate, we could probably move this out of here. I could probably move it up to there and you would get... I'll move it up close because that's about the closest you can get to it at the moment. There. Alright. All the rest of the drills, they're going to get moved around to somewhere where they're going to be a little bit more useful. I just need to check on my caravan that's going out for the mining. It's going out. Okay. How's that going? How's everybody in that caravan? Pretty much all here. Yeah, they're going out to go mine. I took a couple of gunners in this group. The only problem is obviously I don't have that many gunners here at home. The other thing I want to do, we started making some guns. Started making miniguns, which honestly use like a fuck ton of things. I want to take this down to 10 because I don't think we should have at any point in time more than 10 surplus guns. It's going to use a lot of components. But I would like to start crafting some other shit. I just kind of want them to have like a bill at a time kind of thing with this. I could make more of these machines. I just don't have the electricity for them to run. Like I still don't have the electricity to make the second one of that. I know that this does like smelting and shit. I don't have any slag and stuff at the moment. I could literally just turn that off for the moment. Which stars why are you happily smiling? No. We also have some like pretty night sky where you are, Viking. I'm pretty sure, like, if it's a clear night, I can maybe see, like, the stars pretty okay here. I used to like, when this area was, like, bushland, it was really nice. I used to like being able to go for a walk at night because, like, the moon looked absolutely massive and, like, the stars were, like, so super clear. It was always just so nice to just, like, look up walking around. I was going to put a statue somewhere earlier. It wasn't in the hospital. It was down here. I don't have the large statue yet for it. But I could always put the other little statues in here. I could start by moving the small ones in here. Since they're making a lot of small statues, right? I must have a limit on the big ones at the moment. Let's go check. So I found this last time that when I went to look, I forgot they had limits on it. Grand sculptures, small sculptures, mere sculptures, large sculptures. So I would like them to be able to make like a variety of things, but mostly once they get to a point that they've like fulfilled all their small sculptures, that's fine. I could put small sculptures fucking everywhere. That gives a feather to acrylic, but I can tell happily something will flush. No. Thank you for returning one of the feathers. They were looking absolutely like magnificent in your paws, so to be fair. They always look very dazzling.